Hello and welcome to another video of this channel. In this video, we are going to cover how you can monitor your virtual systems using Virtualization Manager. Computing is way more cost effective than it has been, and it keeps getting better. Many inventions led to this, one of them being virtualization. Virtualization has revolutionized the computing process, and all the network and system administrators use it now. Something that used to require physical servers can now be done virtually on a single system. All of that is thanks to the virtual systems. Another great impact of virtualization is the overall management of the network, which has been made drastically easier. Managing different physical servers is hard and time consuming as you require physical access to the servers. However, with the help of virtual systems, that is not the case anymore. You can run multiple operating systems on a single device at a time using virtual machines, which means you have multiple servers at a single place and you can easily manage them. However, one of the things that we all forget while utilizing virtual machines is that they require management themselves. Virtual machines software like VMware or Citrix come with its management tool. However, these management tools are nothing when compared with the features that are provided by the third-party virtualization managers. Virtualization management is important to prevent virtual systems from bottlenecking, eating away resources for nothing, or just to keep an overall eye on its performance. All of this cannot be done with the integrated management tools as they lack the features required for this purpose. Therefore, we will be covering Virtualization Manager tool by SolarWinds. Virtualization Manager enables you to resolve the issues quickly through comprehensive monitoring. It provides a clear image of what virtual machines are linked to along with their storage and other system resources usage. Thus, without any further ado, let's get into it. So the first step is to install the Virtualization Manager. With the help of Orion installer, the installation process of the Virtualization Manager is pretty simple and straightforward. To install the tool on your system, head over to the link given in this video's description and download the tool by clicking the respective button. This will download the Orion installer. Once you have downloaded the installer, follow through the steps provided in this video to initiate a successful installation of Virtualization Manager. So the first step is to run the Orion installer and wait for it to open up. So here we are. So once the installer is there, and you need to choose the installation you want. So we have three options here, which is lightweight installation, standard installation, and add a scalability engine. So for this video, we are choosing a lightweight installation, which will install all the required components on your system, including an SQL server, so that you can evaluate the product, and a standard installation where you will have to use an existing SQL server. To change the installation directory of the tool, you can just click on the browse. So we are keeping this directory and going with lightweight installation so that we can try out the product, and it will also install all the prerequisites that it needs, which is SQL server. So let's click on next. On the next screen, it will ask you to choose the products. We just need Virtualization Manager to be selected, and then we need to click on next. Wait for the install report. So on the install report, it is warning us that we have pending Windows update and that can impact on the software. It is always good to keep your Windows updated. For now, for this video and demonstration purpose, I'm just moving on and I'm clicking on next. On the next screen, we'll accept the license agreement and then click on next. This will begin the downloading the installation files and prerequisites that it needs, and then it will proceed with the installation. So meanwhile, I'll just pause the video here. Okay, so the setup is complete. Let's click on finish, and don't forget to check this launch Orion Web Console checkbox and then click on finish. So it's going to launch a web console to configure the rest of the options. Let me bring up the window here. Let me try to fit this window. Okay, let's wait for the page to open up. Okay, so here is the admin page for Orion. Let's create a password for admin user and then click on save and login. So once you are presented with this dashboard, the first thing that we need to do is to add our virtualization server and tell the software what we are going to access and what we want to control. So the options are vCenter, Hyper-V host, standalone ESX host, or Nutanix cluster. So in my case, for this demonstration, I have an Hyper-V host. I'll be clicking on Hyper-V host and then I'll click on next. So the next step, we need to provide the IP address or the host name of our virtual machine. So let's say in my case, the IP address of the virtual machine is 172.168.9.1, and then we need to select credentials. So we can say the credential name anything that you want to give. I would say it's domain admin, and then I'm just going to provide the credentials for my domain admin user or a user which has the access to the virtual machine. So I'm going to go say next. So on this screen, you have to provide the IP address or the host name of your virtualization server. Since this is my local server where I'm using this tool, so I'm just providing 127.0.0.1. You can use your IP address of your Hyper-V server or vCenter or whatever the server is. You just need to use the IP address or the host name in the field, and then you have to provide the credentials, and then you can just click on next. So once you click next, this tool will show you what it can capture or where it can help you. So let me make this screen a little big. So it will tell you the nodes and CPU load, about memory usage. You can just click on finish here and it will add the node. Alright, so it's important to note here that if you add vCenter for monitoring for Virtualization Manager, you will also add its child virtual machines as nodes. So how we can start monitoring? So since we are done here, you're ready to start monitoring the virtual machines that you have added into the product for monitoring. To view the monitoring summary, just navigate to dashboard and then click on virtualization summary. So here you'll be shown all the machines that you have added along with its nodes. You can use the information provided by the Virtualization Manager to troubleshoot issues with your device and more. So from here we'll go to my dashboard and virtualization summary. So on this page, it will show you all the machines that you have added along with its nodes. So you can use information provided by the Virtualization Manager to troubleshoot issues with your device and more. You can see the list of your machines here. You can see the errors and anything that requires any attention. You can look it from here and you can act accordingly. I hope this video will be helpful for you. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe our channel.